Welcome to English 102. You will typically open the course to the announcements page. This announcement welcomes you to the class, tells you that to begin the course, you can click on the Start Here link up on the top left in the menu, or by clicking on the link at the bottom of the announcement. You are reminded that there is a quiz that should be completed during this first week of class, and also there are instructions for introducing yourself to the class and an extra credit assignment that you can do during the first week. If you have questions, send me a course message. I'll be talking to you about each of these things as we go through the course navigation. First, let's look at the Start Here menu. First of all, you get to meet me. I'm Susan Puckett, and I am your instructor for English 102. My office is on the Huntsville campus on the lower level of the building. I am on campus Monday through Thursday, and I maintain office hours on those days from 1 to 2 o'clock. I can be in my office to meet with you at other times by appointment, and I encourage you to make an appointment even during my office hours so that I don't have another student scheduled. Basically, let me know you're coming so I can set that time aside specifically for you. Second, when we look here, I want to show you a few things about the course navigation. First of all, the table of contents in the unit modules are active links. So you can navigate any table of contents by clicking on the links in the table of contents. Second, notice that I have Blackboard opened in more than one window. You can open Blackboard in more than one window if you want to move between them, if you need information that you need to go back to. That's certainly a legitimate thing to do. Third, you can expand and minimize parts of the page. You can expand and minimize the menu itself. You see my option. If I hover there between the two, I have the option of hiding the menu, and then I can bring it back. My table of contents can be minimized, and it can be expanded, and then expanded further, and it also can be moved to the bottom of the screen. Fourth, you can use what we term breadcrumbs. If I want to back up to the unit, which is my Start Here link, then I can use these breadcrumbs at the top to go back rather than having to go back to the course menu. I can go back one level if I need to. And finally, I can use the browser back button. If I've used a course link, then I can go back to the previous page without having to lose my place. So those are some of the things that will help you navigate the course. The menu, which links you to different elements within the course. The fact that you can open Blackboard in more than one tab or more than one window. That you can use options to expand and minimize both the main menu and the table of contents. The fact that the table of contents contains active links so that you can look at all of the table of contents options, and then you can scroll between and among them. And finally, you can use your browser back button. One more option that you have is to open the menu in a separate window. So if I click on this, it opens up my menu, but it also allows me to see things in great detail. I can see basically the elements that are contained there rather than simply the heading. All of those are things that help us navigate the course. Here on the menu, I want you to notice what options you have. There's a Start Here, Syllabus Plus, which we'll be going to momentarily, the Announcements page, Course Messages that we'll be looking at, My Information, excuse me, the course content, the units. You can go directly to the list of Tegrity lectures, directly to the links for quizzes, directly to the link for discussions, and directly to the link to submit assignments. There is a link to grading rubrics and information, and then there is a link to My Grades. Your grades are entered into a grade book in Blackboard, and you have a running total. There is one grade that is calculated as a pure percentage, but that's not the way your grade is calculated. Be sure to check the syllabus to see how it's calculated and look for that course grade in your list rather than that first running total simple percentage. For end of the semester, we'll be having a learning outcomes assessment. There's a final exam. You evaluate the course. And finally, there are review materials, and there is a link for technical and academic assistance, as well as course resources, the library, student services, and Blackboard student help. This link does take you to a Blackboard site, but I find it much easier to simply use a web browser search for Blackboard and the specific issue, and then I can find videos and instructions most of the time. That takes us through the basic navigation of the course. One of the things that you are encouraged and instructed to do is to create a folder for this class so that you can store downloads, papers, drafts, final versions, anything that you have to save for this course you can save within that folder. And then you can make folders within it to further organize for your research or for the discussion board or perhaps for handouts or by theme. But having one place to organize the materials for the class is an important thing for you to do. One of the items in the Start Here menu is the communications policy. And the communications policy is added to the next page so that you can download and save it. But then it is provided here by topic so that you can easily access this information. This is one of the documents that you are encouraged to download and save. Next, the syllabus is something that you are to download and save. It is included in the Syllabus Plus link because there is the syllabus plus other information here. The syllabus is in the folder. You are to download and save the syllabus, the course calendar, your reading assignments, the list of supplemental text, basic MLA formatting guidelines. Again, create a folder and put information in that. Add folders by subject, topic, or unit. The course syllabus is in this folder. In it, you find information about the college's academic honesty policy, and you also find the course syllabus. The course syllabus includes attached files, the syllabus itself, reading assignments, course text list, and the course calendar with dates. You need to download each of these and look at them. You are also included a link because the reading assignments are not only provided in a document, but they are provided in a reading assignments link in the course overview section of the class. In addition to the course syllabus, you will find, in addition to the course syllabus in this section, you will find another section that is entitled the Plus section. It is a module. There are links to online resources. There are instructions for formatting documents. There is information about MLA guidelines. There's information about accessing integrity videos, quizzes, grades, discussions, and writing assignments. There's also a link to the grading rubrics, and there's information about study skills and time management. Again, because this is a module, there is a table of contents so that you can easily navigate between and among those elements. So we have looked at the Start Here menu, the Syllabus Plus menu. You came into the course at the Announcements page. You can access my contact information here as well as in the Start Here menu. And then the next link I want you to look at is the Course Contents Units link. And this is what you see when you click on that link. We again can access the Start Here Course Orientation module. Then there is a course overview, and this is what I want you to look at specifically during this first week. There is a lecture that is entitled Course Overview. Notice that there are elements within this module that you can access, information about accessing integrity lectures, the course prerequisite, how the course is organized, information about reading critically, that link to reading assignments, the lectures by unit, at least the titles, the writing assignments, both the basic formatting and submission requirements, as well as the types of assignments, discussions in each of the units, research, which will be in Unit 2, and then essays. The first unit essay is why write about literature, and then Units 2, 3, and 4 are literary analysis that focus on specific genres of literature. When you click to enter the Course Overview module, you'll see that there is a PowerPoint attached, and then there is just a discussion of the same information in paragraph form, sentence and paragraph form. But the lecture provides an overview of the course. It introduces and discusses the course objectives, the standards, the writing assignments, the feedback that I give you and its value, academic English, grammar and punctuation, documenting sources, the essay structure, pre-writing, and the literary analysis. All of these are related to the course objectives. If you'll take time to listen to this lecture and look at the materials in this section, it will help you understand the relationship between the assignments and the objectives of the course. And as always, if you have questions about any part of this, you need to contact me. And that's one of the things, the last thing I'm going to show you, and that is the course messages component. If you've used it before, then you understand it. It is something that is really simple to use, but it goes back to earlier, less intuitive ways of setting up the correspondence. In course messages, you click on Create Message. You choose your recipients. 2 will give you a drop-down list of all of the students enrolled in the class. Because the class has not been populated yet, my name is the only one listed. You can choose all, or you may choose an individual. Either way, the name will be highlighted, or the names. You will move those over into the recipients list, and you can, in a similar fashion, move them back. Finally, in course communications, it tells you that you are to have a strong subject line. Let me know what you're going to write about. It also tells you that you are to have a salutation. That is, have some sort of greeting. Finally, you are to use academic English. That is sentences and spelling that is academic in nature as opposed to unpunctuated messages or those that use text message spelling. Then finally, you have a closing. And you see that my typing is not good. And finally, in order to submit, or to send, you hit the submit button. One thing you can do is attach a file to this, but you may only attach one file. So if you need to attach more than one, send more than one document, then you'll need to send more than one course message. The one reminder is if you are replying to course messages and your topic changes, please change the topic. The communications policy in the Start Here menu will tell you how often I check these and when you should expect replies. Course messages are the primary form of communication within this course. And then you hit submit. I will also use announcements to communicate with you. In that case, I may choose to have an email option if it's something particularly important, and often I'll send you an announcement and it will refer you to a course message. The Start Here menu tells you all that you need to know about this first week and the first week's assignments. Make sure you go through it. Make sure you watch the course overview lecture because those things and the communication policy will be on the quiz. The quiz will be posted no later than Thursday at 5 o'clock, but should be posted sooner, and it will close on Sunday night, 1 minute before midnight. You should complete it in order to register your attendance because that submitting assignments is the way we register attendance in a distance learning class. I look forward to the year always. If you have questions, concerns, please send me a course message so that I can address that.